Hello folks, join me as we unwind and work on my very first diorama. If you've been tuning in since episode 1, thank you very much, and I hope I've at least been a worthy watch to pass time. And if you've just tuned in, I hope this episode would pique your interest in following me as I work on my modeling. Well, let's get on with it. After countless videos, guides, and tutorials, I came into this hopeful at doing a decent job in the least, and I'll be happy. Like everything else, it starts with a concept. So here you see me sketching, actually just doodling away, to be honest, of how I want the buildings to stand in the diorama. I already had an idea of the outline and size, so it didn't really take long. It's just a matter of putting pen into paper and from paper to work. For my base material, I chose foam boards. They're very easy to work with, but still I needed to be very careful and precise with my cuts. Otherwise, the shape will look off. After all the parts had been cut, I used PVA to put them all together. And I cut more foam to create broken sections as I go. I check the size with Leo and continue working on the details. I carefully sliced away at this part to make it look like it's crumbling. And I used some old guitar strings as metal bars, which you can actually see in some parts of the build. And I insert some to the slice to make it more authentic. I glue this in to make it more stable. Here's what we have so far. I fastened the building to our wooden base along with some cardboard, which I will be using to build up some debris. I actually forgot to record this part. Sorry about that, but basically I used plaster in key areas to build up the rubble, and I let it sit a day before deciding that it's dry enough to paint. And now I know it's supposed to be at least 2 days if I remember, but it's a small diorama, I figured. So yeah, let's move on to painting. Here you see me mixing 2 parts water, 1 part Mod Podge, and some dark brown paint for the entire build. I need this dark color to layer and transition the colors into sand color much more smoothly. The Mod Podge mix will seal the diorama as well. To help things go faster, I use a blow dryer to help it dry, and move on in between paints once they are dry. Now here's where I start experimenting. I did not have any sand particles or grains, so I had to make some myself. I made a batch of plaster and set it aside 2 days before, which I crush manually. Then I used the Mod Podge paint mix and applied these particles all over. After everything fully dries, I started working on the building paint. My inspiration in this build, like I said before, was Desert Warfare. So I looked at a bunch of destroyed buildings in the Middle East and based all the colors, including rubble mixture, dust, and sand, with those pictures that I saw. I work up the color of the sand and try to blend it with how I think sand would react to different materials. And as you can see, everything is starting to come together. I color in darker grays and blacks for concrete and damage throughout. Once I'm satisfied with that, I start blending all the colors. Alright, we're pretty much done here after some more blending and tidying up. But before we're done, thank you again for watching, and I hope that I would be able to make more stuff for you guys in the future. Again, any suggestions, criticisms, and advice are very important to me, so please do comment if you do have some. Also, please share, like, and hopefully subscribe if you like what I've done so far. And I will be constantly working on my skills to create better works and hopefully entice more people into our hobby. Um, I will be going back to Hexagear for my next project, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Thanks again for watching, folks, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.